This is the Asics Noosa. It's their specialised triathlon shoe, and it's a shoe I'm going to use in my race tomorrow, which is Ironman Barcelona 70.3. Before I start using Hokas as my predominant training shoe, I used to always run in the Asics DS Trainer, and then for racing, the Asics DS Racer. That one I was just road running. Anytime I was doing triathlons, going back for many years, I always used the Noosa. I find this shoe really good for race day. It's quite a smooth inside, okay? So when you're wearing, in triathlon, we usually have kind of quite slick socks. So going in and out, coming out of transition, taking off the running or the cycling shoes and going into the running shoe, it's always quite an easy switch, which is obviously gets you through transition quite quickly. The main reason why I use it is the sole. It's quite stiff, okay? So you get a little bit of movement for, you know, if you're going around any sort of tight bends and whatever. The grip is always quite good. So I've ran on this shoe on the beach, I've ran on grass, I've ran on gravel. And I've obviously ran on tarmac and concrete. It works well across all surfaces. Tomorrow the race will mostly be on asphalt and tarmac. There's a little bit of gravel area coming in and out of transition, so this baby's going to be great for that. But like I said, the sole is quite stiff, so I'm using quite a bit of my force just to rotate that there. And what that means is when I'm running, as I put my force down into the ground and coming up, I'm not losing a whole lot using this. Something like the Hoka Clifton that I wear quite a lot for training doesn't have quite as much rigidity in the sole. So racing and something like that, you're going to be losing a bit because some of your power is just going to be left there on the ground as the sole overflexes when you try to ambulate forwards. So yes, this boy is the one I'm going to use. Also, the type of laces that they use in the Asics shoe, they have a little bit of friction to them. So these shoes, they never open. Once I tie them, they never come undone. The material that they use in the races is absolutely perfect. They have the little cable tie and the little stretchy laces, but I find these, once I get these tied up, they feel super comfortable. I find with the stretchy laces that sometimes they put a little bit of friction across my forefoot, and when I'm running, it can get really irritating when you've got up around 10-15 kilometers, particularly if you're going quite hard. So I'll be racing tomorrow in the Asics Noosa Tri 11 with the regular laces. Apart from that, the shoe is great. There's one other thing I like about the shoe is that the colour. I absolutely love the colour for racing, but it means you're never going to wear these on day-to-day life. Some of my other running shoes, I can stick them on with a pair of jeans if I'm walking the kids to school or if I'm just going to the supermarket to get some groceries, but you're almost never going to wear these unless you're racing, unless you got a personality that says I'm loud and I'm proud of these, which I don't have. So yes, that's another good factor with them. Apart from that, I find them all around a really good shoe. Great for triathlon, great for racing, and the material that they use across the front is like an integrated mesh. It's got some light plastic as well as a backup around the upper, and the drop is just perfect for me. It's about a 5 or 6 millimeter drop going from back to front. So all in all, a fantastic shoe, well worth it if you're thinking about getting Asics for racing. I'm quite hard wearing on my running shoes, particularly on my racing shoes. So the integrated mesh that I was talking about with the synthetic plastic on across the front means that I get a good bit of wear out of these shoes. To date, I've done about 50 or 60k, and I'd say I'll get up around 400 or 500 kilometers before they're kind of put to the side and used just for training shoes, like for workouts, and then get the new pair for racing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review, guys.